Hi everyone and welcome back to Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars, Director's Card Part 5. So in last part 4, we managed to get into Syria with George to resolve finally this mystery. We are about 64% through the game, so we are on the last stretch, last 35% of the game in front of us. Can't wait to see what the mystery will show us. Right, let's go back into the game and let's start this playthrough. Okay, so we managed to get to Bull's Head Hill. Let's just check this tree out and we're gonna get this branch. Now we can combine this branch with the towel.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
And now we should be able to use this on this hole here in the ground.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
I'm not sure if that will hold really his weight, but there we go. Yeah, no chance.
Well, that looked really safe, but I had no choice.
Yeah,
I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
it's a bit sarcastic about that. No wonder. Okay, now we should be able to... Okay, so press on this little hole on the left side.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there, but hey, what the heck? I was only risking
It's kind of
mutilation.
like a
No blade
Indiana
took my hand
Jones.
off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there, a metal ring, as wide as my hand.
Oh, we need to do it again.
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled.
And
Whoa there!
it opened. Great. Okay, so let's go inside. And we found the Indiana Jones dead.
Klausner, large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again. Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
It looks like he dehydrated himself. Right, let's take some stuff from him.
I've done more fun things in my life than searching it, but as my life expectancy, I cautiously flicked open the jack.
Let's pick that up.
What's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball. Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration.
I don't think we can do much
I
here.
searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
Let's back out and inspect that bell-looking thing here on
I
the
couldn't
right.
think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
And then let's have a look at this tablet. That looks like map of England or map of Great Britain.
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do. In
Let's try to go back. This should trigger a cutscene, if I remember it correctly.
I couldn't help faint blood, as if somebody had tried to...
Hmm.
In Akid...
No, there's nothing else to do here. Still something to do with the bell, maybe.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small... There was nothing else in the pouch. Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
Hmm.
I'd searched Klausner once.
Interesting.
I examined the door carefully, high and low. I looked for levers and rings to pull, panels and buttons to push like in the movies, and found nothing.
We are stuck. We're gonna die here. Just like Klausner.
A stone head. It was a strange, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. The mouth's open. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar, don't come in. It's a trap. Stay where you are. You.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot. You would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
Wasn't this guy on our side? I mean, obviously he wants to prevent anyone to get into the treasure.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How
It doesn't matter which
Starvation
stuff
or
we really check.
dehydration by the look of it.
he was
What
caught in
answer
this
we
trap
take?
You were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
Yeah, he was carrying some sort of lens. I've got it with me.
Give it to me.
I don't think so.
Don't be a fool, Mr. Stobart.
If I give it to you, what's to stop you killing me?
What is to stop me killing you anyway?
You might hit the lens.
Not if I shoot you in the head.
When I fall, the lens might get broken.
Yes. You plead convincingly, Mr. Stobart. Perhaps you will live to see another day.
Hmm.
Perhaps. Was there anything else?
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. Yeah, X marks the spot.
Come now. Do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Oh no. Right, let's choose George, not the doggy.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart. A rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck?
And let's choose the hand buzzer. Ha! What? Did he just jump off the cliff? Okay, that was lucky.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, George.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been
And she
myself.
didn't move at all
Anyway,
from
you
the
didn't plan on
apartment.
your
How
own.
nice. He's traveling all around the world. Ireland, Syria, you name it. And she just sits there, mate. Alright, there's nothing here really to do. Let's go back to a museum.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Keep forgetting where the museum is. Here. Enter the museum and ask this guy Lobinu about the manuscript.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Let's talk about this manuscript with him a
I'd
bit.
like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman.
Let's talk about
This
Sagat.
friend who... She lives at 361.
I'll drop by.
Thanks for your help on...
You're welcome.
Let's go back to Nico's apartment. Um,
Hello, George.
talk
Oh,
about this
by the
guy.
way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take... I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
Right, so I have to now
Better get
go
back to the
back
quest.
again to museum to actually speak with the guy. So let's go back and forth a bit here. And let's talk about that manuscript.
Hi, Andre.
Hello. Hey,
Yeah.
Ooh, quite a fun. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras,
Who's he?
a Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Okay, that should add us a location
Thanks for your help,
to the
Andre.
map.
You're welcome.
So let's check that out. If we go to airport, there you go, Spain. So now we can travel to Spain. So again, George is traveling. I mean, obviously he's a main character, so he will be traveling the most. But still, that's not really his quest. He just picked it up. He was just the guy in the coffee shop drinking his coffee when everything happened. But there we are, in Spain. Right, let's distract this guy. And in order to do that, we need to use our high pressure pump, this pump here, on the hose.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Why he just not check the house itself? Sure, that would be the easiest thing. We're gonna go to the house anyway. Right, we are in house. And try to go down the hallway here. quickly hide behind this armor.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
I mean, he's checking the house, but never mind. All right, let's go upstairs. Now he's gone.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they've planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Let's ask her about the
I know
Templars.
your family's involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
And talk to her about the chess.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me. Lopez, unlock the door, por favor. This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh.
Come with me.
Oh, this she's helpful.
Senor,
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Wow, this is old.
was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Right. Let's violate this place a bit. Let's take the Bible first.
On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Let's inspect that.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern.
And now let's talk to her. To get her permission to actually play it.
Can I ask you something?
You may ask.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart, you cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it? I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary. Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ain't here. And now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Now hurry! My, this is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
Okay. And now we'll be able to solve the puzzle, I hope. Let's just ask her about the Templars again.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything.
It all began at the time of the Don Carlos.
Don Carlos. Is he the guy who went missing?
But he had the bishop and Don Carlos was on one of his scholars when Don Carlos returned. It was to find his loyal man.
They took the kids?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again. Ah, Lopez, you have the pieces.
See, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady. My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
Okay, there will be a small puzzle we have to solve now.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Okay. So... Right, let's put... We need to click on one and then put it in the hole. So one goes here, here, then the pawn goes here. Here. Now the bishop goes down, and a knight goes here. King goes here. Bishop go here. And queen goes here.
With the red pieces in place, the square bases fit onto the white pieces. I just had to figure out where to place them.
Okay, so put the bishop on top here. Put the white knight in the middle. Is that not correct? Can't actually remember why some of those places are accepted, some aren't. I thought that was the solution. No. Ah, I know now. Need to swap those around. So put this one here and that. No.
Bingo.
There you go.
Senor Stobart, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Go ahead. Live a little.
Are you sure? This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice, but there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
May it's all because of her, isn't it? Like, she tell us to go on those quests, and then she has issues with it.
I'd
Come
better
on.
get back to the quest.
Right, let's go back to the quest. Right, we have to now go to Montfaucon. Can't pronounce that for mine. And enter the chapel. Just go towards the right. And let's show the chalice. We should have a chalice here. It's the priest.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
That'd be
Sure.
very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
I will.
Okay, thanks.
George is a nosy little bastard. Right. Inspect a statue.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll.
Remember, inspect it.
The
Don't just
statue
click
had
on
its
it. So
secrets.
right click on it.
Was concealing
That was the problem with the
pretty well.
cave. I had to inspect that round figure, not just click on it. And then inspect the statue.
A scroll, was
Scroll.
a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Hmm. Let's use the lens on the scroll.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
And let's inspect that
Per
again.
disciplinum meum lux videbus. Hey,
Oh, another puzzle. Okay. So let's move this ring number 1 to about 2 o'clock position. Ring number 2 to about 7 o'clock. Oh. So 6, 7-ish here. And then to about 10 o'clock. So 12, 11, 10-ish. Well, doesn't look good at all. Oh, did I mess up the numbers? Ah, my bad. Okay. So, number 1. So 12, 1, about 2 o'clock here. And number 2 is about 7 o'clock. So 6, 7-ish here. Can already make it up, sort of. Things to be straightened up a bit.
the distortions
Yeah.
came sharply broken. It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals. A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. MCCC XIV. That's 1314.
Let's get our chalice back from the priest.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Okay. He's not gonna be very helpful anyway.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's inspect that tomb here at the very far end.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Okay, so a jumble of letters are carved onto the side of the knight tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references comprising of a name of a book followed by a chapter and verse in Latin numbers. Yeah. Okay. So in the row 1, oh, that's row 2. No, in the first row. It's just like that, I guess. Psalms.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If
There
I
you go.
examine the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
And it says here Psalms 32 and 7.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers refer to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
And then here is Corinthians 4 and 5.
14:5.
And also there should be one more. There you go. John.
John 4:11. There were no more references to find, but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more. Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Yeah, it must have. I think. Alright, here we'll finish part 5. There's only one more part to go, part 6, that will be available on Wednesday. Obviously, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment underneath this video if you're enjoying Broken Sword, and if you would like to see more of the retro playthroughs. I'm planning to play Broken Sword 2 later on, after we finish the 3 scores of Toltec, and yeah. So I'll see you in part 6, last part of Broken Sword and Shadow of the Templars, this upcoming Wednesday. So thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.